I mean, he was throwing
Calvin
earhole
Austin.
fucking back shoulder seeds to Adam Thielen. The combined age there is like 87 years old, by the way. I'm not kidding you. It's 87.
40-something?
Thielen's like 37, and Rodgers is what, 42?
42, yeah.
Yeah, it's just
79.
whatever. My math's horrible. Not good at math. Spelling bee champ though.
Gentlemen and ladies, welcome to episode 13 of the GarageGang Podcast by your hosts, Brandon Reeves and Paul. And then we have Tanner remoting in again this week because he's sick. So,
Again.
Tanner, tell us how you feel.
I had an ear infection, a severe sinus infection. I got better. I went and did some things that were going to make me not better. And then I relapsed, and now my ear is infected again. And now I just feel like poo-poo.
You either
But
need
I'm
to
here
get on
nonetheless.
drugs or off drugs. You need to choose one.
I'm on them right now. I'm on a heavy dose of them right now.
Okay,
Prescribed,
perfect.
though.
Let's get started. So Tanner's obviously not going to do the chip challenge this week because he's not here. So we have to see his pain. He can't hide behind the camera or run away. He's got to be in the garage with the gang doing the chip challenge.
Fucking Diesel.
That's a comment right there. All right. Let's start it off with our first segment, which is new. It's listener questions. And we'll start it off with Matt Robb right off the rip. He has, is Kirk Cignetti going to be the next Saban dynasty? What do y'all think about that?
Oof. It's pretty early to tell,
Yeah.
I'd say.
He's what, year two?
Yeah, and he's 62. I mean, how much longer he gonna go? You know what I mean?
Is he 62?
I think he's 60 fucking 2 years old.
He looks pretty good for a 62-year-old.
Yeah, I mean,
No.
I hope he's not.
Yeah.
We don't need another one of those.
I mean,
He's 64.
What?
I'd be cool with it if it's out of the SEC.
Right, but hear me out. Eventually, we're all gonna get tired of Indiana.
Yeah.
If that happens. And, like, you know what? Indiana doesn't deserve that. They've been asked their whole entire existence until now. If they go on a stretch for the next 10 years where they're just dominating the sport, people are going to hate them.
I'm going to say no because of NIL. I think the age of dynasties is probably close to over. And because so many schools have money. And we've seen it last week, we've seen it this week, and they are throwing it at these kids.
Yeah.
And with that being said, it's like, yeah, but there's also too many rich schools for like one of them to kind of take over. I think like there's a handful of schools that all have money. Tech, A&M. I mean, Ohio State has money.
There's a lot more than you think.
Yeah,
Like
and
a
so,
lot more.
That being said, I don't think it would be much harder to become a dynasty in this age of the sport unless they start. Yeah, unless they make restrictions to the NIL somehow, some way, and put a cap on stuff like we talked about last week. But I'm gonna say no. And it's too early to tell. I think because he's only year two. Tanner, any thoughts on that?
I think another thing you have to think about is recruiting as well. Like how good these schools are at recruiting. Like, I mean, it kind of falls into the NIL point, but do we really think Indiana's better at recruiting than, the top 5-6 SEC schools? Probably not.
Right.
So I think Indiana's kind of on like a bit of a. I think Kurt Cignetti's a great coach. I think what he's done is insane. I saw on some podcast the other day some guy saying he doesn't even deserve to be in the conversation of top 5 coaches. I completely disagree with that. I think he definitely does because he has completely turned that program around. Now a lot of things got to go right for that to happen, but you can't argue that he's done great thing. I mean, they're about to play in the semifinals, so he's obviously a great coach and deserves all the money in the world. But I just don't think. I think Indiana is on a little bit of a Cinderella run right now, where they may have a couple more years in the tank, and they may be a good football team going like for a long time going forward. But are they a dynasty? I doubt it. I don't think so.
Right. I think you hit the nail on the head. And I read a stat the other day that was like, I think Cignetti has 6 underclassmen on that roster. The rest are literally 26-year-old grown fucking men.
Yeah.
Like adults.
The boys have played together. They've meshed. Recruiting does become easier when you win. And
100%.
if you Google Kirk Cignetti, you see winner.
He wins.
He wins. So, but that being said, age of the NIL, I don't see it'd be much harder today to have a dynasty. Okay, next question. This one from the Spradley. He has, where would you rather go on a trip with the boys? You have Augusta all weekend. You have a weekend pass. I'm talking 4-day Augusta trip with the boys,
Okay.
or Game 7 Stanley Cup.
Huh. Give me Augusta.
I'm taking Augusta too.
100%.
Yeah, I'm taking Augusta too, unless the Stars are in Game 7. But
Yeah,
if it's just
I think even if the Stars are in Game 7, I'm still taking Augusta because, like, you see those lottery pools and the ticket price, like, that is a once in a lifetime opportunity. If you ever got the chance to go, I think you have to take it.
I just reread the question. I thought it meant just like one day over the weekend there. It says all weekend. Yeah, Augusta all day. 4 days
Yeah.
in a row at Augusta. Yeah, it's unheard of. That probably
Yeah,
does,
fire
that
me
probably
up.
only happens for like millionaires.
Like, do you know anybody who's ever gone personally?
I do, yeah, because of work.
Tanner hangs out with rich folk.
No,
supposed to say
no.
He said
I
no.
know, I know rich folk that go.
That's fair.
Like, people enter every year from the time of their birth in that lottery, and they never get it.
Yeah, Deaton sets an alarm every single year and then texts me to tell me to register.
Yeah. I did it last year. It was my first time. Of course, I didn't get it. But it's, yeah.
Surprised you didn't get it.
That would have been wild. I'd have been there. I'm taking Augusta all weekend. Yeah. Even if it's just Saturday, Sunday, I don't give a shit. If it's only Thursday, Friday, I think I'd still take it over the Stanley Cup final.
Yeah.
All right, next question. This one's from Riley Lowe, possibly Lau. We're not sure how to pronounce his last name, but that's his name. And this one's a geography question for Paul. So Riley didn't actually have one because I'm not sure he's much better. But
I bet he's not.
I've got one for you, Paul. In what ocean is Hawaii located?
Oh, fuck you. Oh, this is bad. The Pacific.
There you go. You
Really?
got it. Yeah.
God, I'm fucking good, boys.
What's the one on the East Coast ocean?
Oh,
Did you know Hawaii was on the
Think
Yeah,
about your
yes,
think about
I
your
know.
hometown. Think about your hometown.
the Atlantic Ocean.
There you go. Tanner with a little help me out.
I was gonna get that, by the way. I didn't need a bone thrown to me. I was gonna get it.
There we go. We learned something new today.
Listen, no embarrassment this week. It was a fucking shame a couple weeks ago. I got so many text messages about how big of a dumbass I am. And it's just right to,
I'm actually more surprised you knew which ocean Hawaii was in versus not knowing whatever a city closest to Corpus Christi was. Or
I've
whatever
never
it was.
been there. I've never been to Hawaii either, but shit, man, it kind of stands out.
The Pacific
know?
Ocean is big.
That is a
Rather
Large
large.
body of water.
That's a lot of water. All right, last question from Eric. Weiss? What is his name?
Weiss.
What? Eric? Yeah, Eric. Eric W. Who in the transfer portal will be
Weiss.
the biggest waste of money? So we've seen
Austin
a lot
Simmons.
of moves. Have they announced whatever he's getting paid? Austin Simmons?
I don't think so.
Tanner's just saying whatever it is, it's too much.
I don't know, dude. I feel like he's a good quarterback. He just got out-dueled in a sense. But I don't know. Out of all the biggest money I've seen yet, me and Paul were talking about this before the pod, was what Tech is paying that kid from Cincinnati.
Oh, that's my pick.
Yeah.
100%.
What's his name? Brennan
Brendan Sorsby.
Sorsby.
Yeah.
So since Cincinnati quarterback, Tech is paying him $5 million for 1 year to play quarterback. And whether he goes out there and balls or not, that's got to be the biggest waste of money.
It doesn't even matter because Oregon State's their toughest opponent on their schedule next year.
Dude.
So, I
Did
mean,
I send y'all their
I could pad
schedule?
up and fucking and get them 8 wins.
Oh, dude. They're going to go undefeated. They'll be a top 4 team again next year.
Rocco Becht, perhaps. He entered the portal like 2 days ago, I think. So
Dude, I think he's better than Sorsby.
There's so many.
he probably is. Yeah, I'd agree with that.
We'll talk about a few here in a second, but let's dive into the college football quarterfinals that happened this past Wednesday and Thursday. We had the New Year's Eve game, number 10 Miami versus number 2 Ohio State. Ohio State favored by 9.5 going into the game, but Miami pulls it off. No one expected it. They win 24-14. Thoughts on that game?
I'll tell you my thoughts on the whole weekend. I was wrong about everything. Fucking quite literally everything other than one football game. And I couldn't have been more wrong about this Ohio State-Miami game.
I mean, we all picked Ohio State to win, to be fair. And I think the whole country did. I mean, Vegas had 9.5 point spread. That's a lot. That's a lot of points. So, I mean, it's what everyone says. It's like the media gets you to believe early. It was either the media makes you believe Ohio State is that great, or the fact that they just had a bad day. And maybe it was a little bit of both.
I'm not sure. They just manhandled Ohio State.
Yeah, their defense got after them. If you didn't watch that game, Miami's front seven took over that game. Ohio State had trouble. Their offensive line struggled bad. Did not give Sayin any time to make decisions, throw the ball. Couldn't run the ball. Jeremiah Smith ended up having a pretty good day, but they were playing from behind decently early. I think they were down 14-0 in the second quarter after a pick six. And then, Ohio State would score, Miami would score. Miami maintained a 14-point lead for most of that game.
Yeah. Tanner, did you watch that one?
You're muted.
You're muted?
Yeah, but it's pretty blurry for me.
Pretty blurry?
Yeah, I remember watching. I remember the pick six. I remember watching them lose, but I was doing other things while the game was going on because it was New Year's Eve. So
indulging in the beers.
I don't remember the what's the word I'm looking
Fucking
for?
bug.
The exact things that happened while I was watching the game, but I remember bits and pieces of it.
Yeah, I was in and out for sure.
You were out.
That brings us to New Year's Day, which I was in. I was recovering. And we had at 11 a.m. the Orange Bowl, number 5, Oregon, who was favored by 2.5 over number 4, Texas Tech. And Oregon absolutely drops the hammer on them.
That's the mortal lock of the century, man.
23-0.
You're a bunch of little boys playing a grown man's fucking game out there.
I will say, Tech's defense did every single thing they could to keep them in that game.
Oh, yeah, but I'm telling you right now, that offense couldn't score on a...
Morbid.
Fuck, I was going to say something terrible. But they couldn't score.
Tech's defense played an entire game of football in the first half. They played like 46 snaps. Their previous game, they only played like 49 snaps of defense.
Oh, good
They
Lord.
played 46 snaps of defense in the first half against Oregon. They played an entire football game, and I think in the first half it was like 6-0. They gave them 2 field goals.
Mm-hmm. But it could have been worse.
Oh, yeah. But at the same time, Oregon was like making mistakes left and right. I'm talking like 2nd and 3 false start, and now it's 2nd and 8. And then a snap that the quarterback doesn't handle that puts them in a long third down. Like Oregon would drive, and then they'd have a mental mistake and settle for 3. But then towards the end, Oregon figures it out. I think they scored 2 touchdowns. 2 touchdowns and then maybe 9 kicking points. But yeah, Oregon absolutely handles them. I was wrong about Oregon. I picked Tech to win this game, mainly considering their defense was, I thought, and I still think they were probably the top defense in the college football.
Probably. I mean, they're put in shitty spots for 4 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, just horrible, horrible shit going on. But at the end of the day, we'll be having this conversation next year when Texas Tech runs the table in the fucking Big 12 and gets a bye and all this bullshit, and they get their teeth kicked in by a fucking another Big 10 school, and we just be rinse and repeat until kingdom come.
Another thing that I thought was interesting about this was, so the first round when Oregon played whenever the group of 5 schools played and they both got demolished, I was like, yes, that's what we need. They're going to change the way they do the playoffs. And then Tech does this, and now JMU all of a sudden doesn't look so bad.
Honestly,
That's true.
yeah.
Because now, Oregon freaking throws up a 0 against, or Tech throws up a 0 against Oregon. JMU put up 25 on them or something.
31.
Yeah.
I know a little bit of that was in trash time.
But still, they found the end zone multiple times.
Yeah, there's plenty of trash time in this one. They still couldn't get the fucking job done.
Yeah. So I think Tech might have ruined getting rid of the group of 5 schools from the playoff.
No, I think they still do it.
You think
Well,
so?
now I want to see Tech versus JMU now.
That would have been a game. I wonder what the final score of that.
Consolation bracket.
Yeah.
I genuinely do not believe JMU would have the offensive success they did
No way.
against Texas Tech as
There's
they
no way.
did against Oregon.
And I think Tech would have a little more success because it's not Oregon's defense.
100%.
Tech probably beats JMU. We might be giving JMU too much credit here.
We're talking a little shit.
And also, Oregon, when you're going to play JMU, it's a different, they know they're winning that game. They went into the game against Tech. Everyone thought Tech was world beaters. They're number 4 in the country.
Not
Oregon
me.
was favored by 2.5. But they know it's a different game than JMU.
100%.
So Oregon approaches that differently. And yeah, 23-0 is the result there. So Texas Tech is bounced.
Tanner was hunting geese, I believe, correct?
Correct. Yes, I was.
How'd that go, huh?
It was a good time till I had to go
Good
to
time.
the urgent care.
Come on.
That brings us to the 3 p.m. Rose Bowl. Number 9, Alabama versus number 1, Indiana. Indiana favored by 7.5 just before kickoff. And boy, they blew it out of the water. They won by 35. It was 38-3. Paul picked Alabama.
I did confidently too, very confidently. I can't believe my mind just goes back to like Oklahoma losing to that squad. Oklahoma was a touchdown away from Bama just rolling over and quitting, just like they fucking did in the Rose Bowl. You know what I mean? They quit.
Yeah.
They fucking rolled over and died.
Indiana, kind of like Miami to Ohio State, Indiana's front seven completely wore out that Bama front.
When you're
on both sides of the ball.
When your Heisman quarterback only has to throw the ball 16 times to whoop ass, that's a serious problem if you're the opposing team.
Indiana very sound, all 3 phases. They do not make mistakes. They do not get penalized. I don't think they had a single penalty in this game.
I don't know. I kind of blacked out watching it. I was just mouth breathing, staring at the TV. I could not fucking believe my eyes.
I zoned out pretty quick because it was apparent very early that this was not going to be a close football game. And I wanted it so bad because we had the Oregon smashing Tech, and I was like, "Come on, give us a close one." And then Indiana goes out there and just manhandles Bama. But yeah, so Bama gets bounced. Indiana moves on. Indiana, I think, looks like the best team in the country.
What's up with
100%.
Ty Simpson only throwing like check downs that entire game too?
Yeah, I don't get it. The week and a half before that, he was throwing fade balls and go routes into a fucking bread basket, but just completely went away from what worked, I guess.
I know it rained really early, so the field was pretty wet, so I don't know if that played something in to do with it.
I mean, 14 of 16 for Mendoza. I mean, fuck. And he was throwing the ball down the field.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it was just outclassed, outmatched. Signetti buries the Alabama Crimson Tide in the granddaddy of them all.
Yeah, what did Signetti say? He's like, not only did we play ranked opponents, we beat the shit out of them.
Yeah, fuck that guy, man. Unreal. The guy's a national treasure.
That brings us to the 7 p.m. Sugar Bowl, which was by far the best college football quarterfinal game, and that was number 6 Ole Miss versus number 3 Georgia. Georgia favored by 6.5 in the contest, and Ole Miss pulls it out 39-34.
Tanner, am I wrong for saying this might have been like the best game of the year?
I think it's definitely up to like top 3 for sure.
I think given the stakes, yeah, for sure, it's number 1.
I was really worried that game was going to go into like 7 overtimes.
That's
kind of how it was looking down the stretch.
Me too. I was not wanting that, but holy shit, Trinidad Chambliss, boys.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
What about the balls on Kirby? Early in the game, it was like second quarter. They're up 3. No, it's third quarter. It was late third quarter. They're up 3, Georgia, and Kirby Smart goes for it on his own 28-yard line to extend the drive.
There's a punt. Fake punt.
Yeah, it was a fake punt.
It was a fake punt. Yeah. Fourth down, fake punt on their own 28-yard line. They're up 3 late in the third, and they get it. That was crazy.
And then he goes for it on their own 30. And the announcers, when he did that, were like, oh, he's such a good coach, so smart. Only Kirby Smart could think to do something like this in this moment. And then he goes for it on his own 30 in the fourth, and the announcers are like, what an idiot. He's so dumb.
I mean, I was like partially screaming at my television, like, Kirby, don't fucking do it. And he gets stuffed.
Yeah.
Stuffed.
You're a hero when you make it, and you're an idiot when you don't.
Listen, there's times and places for that shit. And that short fourth down he went for, where they got stuffed, man, it's easy to say, hindsight's always 20/20, but for fuck's sake.
I mean,
come on.
He's done it all.
That just shows you how scared Kirby was of Trinidad Chambliss. If he was going to get the ball back, he was going to go down the field and score.
And he did.
God, he was good.
That play on the last drive where he rolls out right, turns around, makes the completion right at the first down marker, and the receiver dives forward and gets it. I mean, Trinidad Chambliss, who wasn't even the Ole Miss starting quarterback to start the year, phenomenal year. He was, what did he started off with like a Division II quarter. Yeah.
Won an Natty at Ferris State.
Yeah. He's playing
threw
his
the ball
senior year.
46 times.
Yeah. Playing his senior year right now, got granted another year of eligibility to play next year, which...
Did he really?
Yeah. He will be a 6th-year senior next year. They granted it to him.
Today?
No, this is like a week ago, probably.
What the fuck?
or a few days ago, maybe not a week. But yeah, Ole Miss beats Georgia, one of the two upsets on the slate, with Ole Miss beating Georgia and Miami beating Ohio State. So that brings us to the college football semifinals, which take place Thursday and Friday this week. On Thursday, the 8th at 6:30, the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, we have number 10 Miami favored by 3.5 over number 6 Ole Miss. Miami
if
has
Chambliss
somehow...
plays like he did this past weekend, Miami doesn't have a chance.
Yeah, this is a toss-up from hell.
I don't know. I think Ole Miss and probably Ohio State's offense, you could say, are comparable.
I mean, not really, I guess, I mean, Ole Miss's offense played against Georgia's defense, and Ohio State got their teeth kicked by a Miami defense.
Yeah.
Granted, Miami's front seven is pretty fucking unbelievable. They're just pressure all night long. But Chambliss a little bit more mobile than Sayin.
Yeah, for sure.
More capable of extending the play.
More
I don't
dynamic.
know. Yes, like he gets out of the pocket.
Yeah.
Look out. And he does not like to run like that. When he gets out of the pocket, he's looking to bury a dagger in your chest. He's looking for the deep ball. He's looking for something crossing the middle. His eyes are downfield. He is a polished fucking quarterback.
He's good, for sure, yeah.
Lacey's a problem as well.
Uh-huh.
I think this is the end of the Miami run. I think Ole Miss wins this game.
I think it's really close.
Oh, yeah.
I do, because for some reason Carson Beck's playing pretty fucking good football.
How cool would it be to see Ole Miss win the Natty without Lane Kiffin?
Oh, I'd love it.
That would be amazing.
I'd love it,
Wouldn't
dude.
he'd still get paid for it, though, wouldn't he?
I think he makes money for it, yeah.
Oh, really?
I believe so. You guy's a pompous asshole, man.
I'm taking Ole Miss. Who y'all got?
Give me the Rebs.
I guess I'll go Miami just to be different. But
One
I'm
of
not
us
very
has to get it
confident in
right.
that
I
answer.
don't think it's a stretch by any stretch of the imagination that Miami gets the job done.
I don't either. I mean, their defenses look phenomenal.
They go to A&M, beat the Aggies on the road. They go thump Ohio State. I mean, I don't know. We got ourselves a hell of a matchup. Defense prevails, and with a little bit more depth on the Miami side of the football, on the defensive side, anyways. Those Ole Miss guys on the defensive side of the ball last week were fucking brain dead. Like, I'm not kidding you. Like, their D-line, they're like 3 people deep at the D-line position.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. Those guys are playing every snap of the game.
And to that point, defense typically does prevail, especially in these high-caliber games like this.
Yep.
Better defense typically wins, and that's definitely Miami.
I think so. But I'm going Ole Miss because of Trinidad Chambliss.
I'm going Ole Miss because fuck Miami.
And fuck Lane Kiffin, too.
Yeah. So that's why I'm picking Ole Miss, even though he gets paid for it. So maybe we should pick Miami. I don't know.
No, he's had a shitty time in the recruiting process so far in the transfer portal the first couple days it's been open, so
All
he
right.
can lick my balls.
So me and Paul are going Ole Miss, and Tanner is going to stick with Miami just to change things up. But at heart, I think he's rooting for Ole Miss. Is that correct?
Correct. That is very correct, yeah.
So that brings us to Friday, the January 9th, 6:30 p.m. We have the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, and Chick-fil-A will be open that day. But number 5, Oregon versus number 1, Indiana. Indiana favored by 4.5. This could be an all-timer.
The only thing that scares me about this game is it's really hard to beat somebody twice.
Exactly. You
And
took the word
Indiana
right
already
out of
beat
my mouth.
Oregon.
Yeah. So earlier in the year, Indiana beat Oregon by 10.
On the road in Eugene.
But
that's also not a large enough margin to make me comfortable that they're just going to roll over them again, you know?
Also, the margin could have been larger because, what's his name? Quarterback, the Heisman winner. Mendoza threw it was either a pick or a pick 6 to Oregon in like the third quarter.
Right.
And then
they were going into score, weren't they?
Yeah, like they were he probably threw it at like the opposing 20. And so, like, you know, that doesn't happen, and you know, that 10-point spread becomes 17. But again, I think like all 4 of these teams in the playoff, they're getting better week by week. Miami is getting better week by week. Same thing with Ole Miss. Ole Miss lost to Georgia earlier in the year, beats them now. Oregon had a weird stretch in the middle of the season. They're now just curb stomping people.
Yeah.
Same thing with Indiana. Like, Indiana goes and beats Ohio State, who knows after the Ohio State Miami game. But I think all four of these teams are getting better week by week. I think Oregon and Indiana is going to be an all-timer.
Yeah, and give me the Hoosiers. Give me the fucking Hoosiers.
So you want to see an Indiana Ole Miss?
That'd be pretty damn cool, yeah. Yep, that's what I want to see.
I take Indiana as well. I've been riding on the coattails of Indiana since we started this podcast.
That is true.
So
I'm going to switch it up right here and go Oregon just because I've shit on them all year. I've said they're going to lose 100 games.
I take it back. I take it back.
So I'm going to vote on them just so they'll lose. So I'm going Oregon right here.
I don't think Oregon's got the boys or the men to keep up. I don't.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's going to be a great game. Both of these games are going to be phenomenal games, I think. I think the Miami-Ole Miss game might be lower scoring than people think. Miami's defense is going to do whatever they can do to keep them in that game. I'm thinking like a 24-20 final.
Yeah, I don't hate that. I don't hate it. I think Kirk Cignetti's guys, dude, they're going to roll Oregon. That's my mark. I'm calling my shot. They're fucking rolling Oregon in the fucking Peach Bowl.
If they did.
Maybe.
It's happening.
All right, so other college football news that has been happening, a lot to do with the transfer portal. Drew Messmaker, former UNT quarterback, officially transferring to Oklahoma State to join his former head coach, Eric Morris, who already announced his departure earlier in the year. So all of our speculation, you truly did hear it here first, because we announced that like 3 weeks ago that was going to happen, and it happened probably 2 or 3 days ago. So Messmaker is officially what are they, Pokes? Cowpokes? What are they? What's Oklahoma State?
The fucking Cowboys.
I think they're the Pokes. It's Go Pokes. That's their
Go
thing.
Pokes.
Yeah, the Oklahoma State Cowboys.
That's probably what a cowpoke is. I think they're the Cowpokes.
I don't think a cowpoke directly translates to a cowboy.
I think it does.
No, it doesn't mean the same thing at all.
Tanner, you might have to Google that one.
If a cowpoke means the same thing as a cowboy, I'll give you fucking $10 right now.
All right.
$10.
All right, Tanner's Googling. And up next, Marcel Reed.
By the way, hold on. I don't think that's the only UNT player that went to Oklahoma State.
No, they had a receiver go as well.
Yeah,
there's so many portal moves that we can't really hit them all. So I just have a few. I mean, if y'all have more, throw them out here. I'm just gonna go over a few.
Okay, real quick.
Okay.
Circling back to the cowpoke cowboy fiasco. Yeah. A cowpoke is usually a less skilled or novice cowboy.
But same thing.
Same thing, but it would be very fitting for Oklahoma State, a novice or lesser.
Yeah.
So
fuck me to tears.
That would be great if OU was the Cowboys. Oklahoma State was the Cowpokes.
You got to name us after a bunch of fucking weirdos.
A&M's quarterback Marcel Reed has announced he's staying in College Station. So he will be returning. They've had several other players announce they're staying as well. I think starting safety, starting corner that I've seen. We need some O-linemen desperately. If you're not watching on YouTube, Paul just threw me $10, so I am rich.
I was wrong, and I'm dumb. Never claimed to be smart. I just thought Brandon was dumb. By the way, Caleb Hawkins, that running back for UNT, committed to Okie State.
Yeah, I saw Hawkins did, and then they also had a receiver go as well. Ole Miss quarterback Austin Simmons is entering the transfer portal as well after their season because they're still in the playoff. So I had written here earlier in the week that maybe he's going to LSU to join Lane Kiffin, but then it was announced today he's going to Missouri. So
Missouri?
Austin Simmons, who is the starting Ole Miss quarterback at the beginning of the year, is going to Missouri. Staying in conference. What do we think?
That's got to be because nobody else wanted him, right?
There's surely maybe some truth behind that.
I mean, Lane Kiffin started him at the beginning of the year. I thought for sure he was a lock to go to LSU.
Right, and
Trinidad's staying.
I don't necessarily think like Missouri's a horrible landing spot by any stretch of the imagination. I know I shit on them a lot, but it's not the worst place you can go. They're competitive.
Yeah, I mean, had a good defense this year. Quarterback got hurt, then they were shitty.
Yeah, and I heard from my sources, Lane Kiffin wasn't pursuing Trinidad Chambliss, banking on the fact that he wasn't going to get another year of eligibility.
Oh.
And then he was granted it, and then says, I'm 100% committed to Ole Miss, and now Sam Levitt is on the table for Lane Kiffin and the LSU Tigers, per sources.
I mean, they have whoever it was that came in and played after Nussmeier. I don't know who it was, but he played well. They were just bad.
I don't even remember. I don't know.
But he ran the ball well. I remember that. I remember every time I saw him play, he was streaking down the field.
Yeah, he could do that. Yeah.
But yeah, Austin Simmons going to Missouri, former Ole Miss starting quarterback. The number one recruit or number one receiver in the transfer portal, Cam Coleman, former Auburn receiver, announced he's also entering the transfer portal, so he's getting out of Auburn. Good for him.
He eliminated USC today from contentions. It's down to Texas A&M, and one other school with a fuckload of money.
Yeah. Number one receiver in the portal. I really hope A&M gets him. He was actually committed to A&M before he decommitted and went to Auburn.
You know what's crazy is Steve Sarkisian's the king of like, we don't do bidding wars. We don't play those games. What the fuck's he doing right now?
Oh, I guarantee. Yeah.
What the fuck is he doing right now? He's down there in Austin, Texas with his thumb in his ass, missing the playoffs.
Throwing money.
Just
like Paul's doing.
Throwing fucking cash.
Yeah.
I don't like the guy. Sorry. I had to go on a rant there.
All these kids are going to make so much money. But I really hope Cam Coleman ends up at A&M. That would be huge for us, considering we lost KC to the draft this year. So those are the big ones that I had on my radar that, I mean, every day, every second it's happening, you're seeing people go. So by the time you hear this, I'm sure there's going to be 2 or 3 more. But were there any other ones that y'all saw?
Texas pretty much forced out one of their receivers, Parker Livingston. Shit's getting leaked that they pretty much told him,
yeah, you're not
like, hey, you're fucking done here. Go find somewhere else to play, or you can stay. Doesn't make a shit to me. So he went out, entertained Indiana yesterday, was in Norman, Oklahoma today, and committed to the Oklahoma Sooners this afternoon. And I don't think
from Texas.
Yes.
Ooh.
And I don't think that's like been done. I think that like Texas and OU, they never swap. Like when somebody goes to Texas, they typically hate the Sooners, and when somebody comes to Oklahoma, they hate the Shorthorns. And that just him picking Oklahoma means it is personal.
Dude, Red River rivalry next year, they're going to be headhunting for him.
Yeah, I don't give a shit as long as we score, you know?
Well, dude, I saw someone posted like his Instagram story or something, or Instagram post, and like he verbatim said like I want to stay, but I was told to go.
Otherwise, yes.
Yeah. Like he basically put it all out there, fully transparent. Like this was not my choice. And so Texas basically closed the door on him. So him going to OU makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it's personal as it gets.
Yeah.
He wants revenge.
This never happens. Like, you just don't see it. Somebody from Texas just up and leaving because they were told to kick rocks.
And he's a receiver who played this year. Like, I saw him on the field.
Yeah, he caught a shit ton of passes, and you got Texas fans online. He's not that good. Fuck him. We ain't going to miss him anyways. Bullshit.
The second anyone leaves, everyone says
When
that.
Cam Coleman commits to the Aggies in a couple of days, Texas is going to be sitting there going, fuck. Like, what in the hell?
I really hope Texas doesn't get him, because then they actually probably did upgrade.
I hope they don't get him as well. I for obvious reasons, of course. I mean, I've on this podcast stated, fuck them all.
Yeah.
And I still feel that way. My heart will never change. It's fuck Texas till the day I die.
Yeah, same. All right, let's jump into halftime. That's the end of college football. I guess a little recap for the college football semifinal picks. Me and Paul had Ole Miss. Tanner had Miami. Tanner and Paul had Indiana. I had Oregon. So, next week, someone will be wrong. Let's jump
Probably me. Should have faded me, boys.
Should have just faded both your picks.
Should have, man. You'd be a winner.
Let's jump into halftime. We didn't do halftime last week because Paul had some technical difficulties. I'm just gonna blame Paul on that one.
Yeah, my laptop just shut off.
What's your laptop at right now?
82. Those are small numbers.
82. We're good. So no technical difficulties this week. We're gonna have halftime. And I'll start us off because I got one. Mine is Texas Tech's offense. They are the biggest loser of the week. Texas Tech's defense, we already talked about it. They did everything they could to keep them in that game. They played damn near 2 football games on the field. And that is because Texas Tech's offense went 3 and out over and over and over. In the first half, they had 2 first downs. They had a total of like 64 yards, and 52 of them came on a single rush. I remember.
Rush. Yeah, I think I texted y'all that, and you guys were like, "Is that true?" We were all watching the game.
Yeah,
but it was like tough to read those words and comprehend it.
yeah. They did have a decent second half because
They get down in
they had an
scoring
average
range
second half.
and throw a fucking pick in the end zone.
Yeah, that was the worst pick ever too. Yeah, their one chance to score in that game, the quarterback throws a corner ball to one of the receivers, and I mean, there's just a guy sitting under it. He damn near fair caught an interception in the end zone for Tech's only chance to score in the game. So they're my biggest loser this week. A completely horrid offensive performance by that quarterback. Yeah, I know he's like a Tech guy through and through, but Jesus Christ, if those are your boys, I mean, you let them down for sure.
100%.
Tech's defensive end, I don't know his name, is the next Micah Parsons. That guy is a freak.
Yeah, that guy's fucking nuts, isn't
Dude,
he?
He's going across the field making tackles. He's freaking, dude, he was insane. I got to where I was just watching him.
He'll probably go to the Cowboys, and then 3 years from now, he'll tell Jerry Jones to suck him.
Be a Packer.
And then, yeah, he'll go be a Packer and make the playoffs as a 7 seed, whatever.
I texted y'all midway through the Tech I'm blanking Oregon game and was like, I feel more confident in Tech's defense to score a touchdown than their offense.
100%.
Like, I was just waiting on a pick six or a fumble recovery take back. Like, I was like, the only way Tech scores in this game is like their defense is going to have to do it.
My buddy Eric, diehard Texas Tech fan, God bless your soul, Eric. Thinking about you today. He said he almost had a knee-jerk reaction, was holding this kid, almost flipped the kid out of his arms during that game because of that fucking interception.
I mean, that was bad.
Just a knee-jerk reaction, lost all bodily function. It's bad news.
I mean, there was a point in the game where Tech had like 10 offensive yards. They were losing 6-0. Oregon had like 200 offensive yards. And I'm like, if Tech gets this ball right here and scores, they're going to be winning, and they're absolutely getting their ass kicked.
Mm-hmm.
And they just never scored. Like, there's so many chances for them to take that one because their defense played so well their offense was just so bad. But
yep.
That's my pick, is Texas Tech's offense.
Tanner, you want to go next or me?
I can go.
All right, let her rip.
For me, it's going to be, I'm not exactly sure how this works either, but whoever the committee or the group of people is in charge of deciding who is on the United States hockey team for the Olympics coming up, because they're the biggest loser because they left Jason Robertson off the roster, and he's number 9 in goals right now in the NHL.
In the whole fucking league.
Yeah. So got to be the biggest blunder of the past couple weeks. I don't understand how you don't put him on the roster for the Olympics, but that's fine. It eases my mind a little bit because now he can't get hurt in the Olympics, so it is what it is. But I sure wish I was going to be watching him in February out there on the ice.
How many Americans do you think are ahead of him?
In goals scored?
Yeah,
I don't
he's
know.
number 9 in goals scored, but half of them are Canadians, and this is a U.S. Olympic team.
What?
Call it 4 or 5.
No, probably not.
No? I'm trying to see it.
That's a damn good question. I don't have puck knowledge like that.
He's probably okay. Yeah, he leads all Americans in goals. The Americans are not good at hockey. Okay, we just get lucky. Okay,
Damn,
we have a few good guys. But
yeah, we got a few.
I guarantee you, everyone above him's either Finnish, Russian, or Canadian.
The Finnish have some dogs.
So when I post this on Instagram, Tanner, I'm not sure how to put that in a one line. Whoever makes NHL,
just USA Hockey.
Okay, USA Hockey. Pickers.
U.S. Hockey Committee leaving off Jason Robertson.
There you go.
Gotta throw in Robertson because Jason could be anybody. I need the people to know I'm talking about Jason Robertson.
J-Rob.
Okay, I'll let mine rip. I'm going back to the NFL. A name some of y'all have probably forgotten about. A young man named Trey Lance still fucking sucks at football. Holy shit. He might be left-handed. He just doesn't know it. You know what I mean? He fucking might be left-handed. He gets one opportunity to come out there for the Chargers. I know he was playing the Broncos. I understand. But for fuck's sake, brother.
The Broncos defense is good, bro.
Yeah, I don't
He hadn't played
care.
a snap all year, and you want him to ball against the best defense.
That's Trey Lance, man. Where was he dog shit at before, Brandon? Tell me.
He didn't play.
When he got in, how bad was he?
I'm looking up his Trey Lance left.
Horrible. I think he threw the ball fucking 40 times for 139 yards. 3 points, boys.
Oh, Trey Lance is actually ambidextrous. Says,
oh, shit.
Trey Lance is naturally right-handed, but reportedly began throwing left-handed as a strategic adjustment after an injury, potentially making him functionally ambidextrous for throwing.
Reading is making you functionally dyslexic.
Yeah, that was tough.
He threw the ball 44 times.
Yeah, for 139 yards, dude. I bet he's sore as shit. And I bet he's sitting there going, is this the sport for me? So Trey Lance is my
pathetic,
pick.
Dude.
Trey fucking Lance.
He's a loser, but we already knew he was a loser.
But he reminded us this past weekend. I kind of forgot about him.
Yeah, I didn't know where he played, honestly.
Like, shit, man.
Yeah, I saw him going for the Chargers. I was like, he looked different, too, in those freaking white uniforms. The yellow pants are just disgusting.
Atrocious. They should burn them.
Dude, yeah. Wear all whites. If you're going to wear a white top, wear white pants.
All whites. Wear those crispy blues you got. Like, do something.
The yellow pants are gross.
It's horrendous.
And yeah.
Fucking horrible.
This isn't meant to be a fashion show, but damn, the yellow pants are fucking gross.
Yeah, and I'm no expert, but I watch a lot of ball. That doesn't play.
Yeah.
This doesn't play.
Like and subscribe, share with a friend. All right, we're moving to the NFL segment presented by Paul.
All right, we'll take you down to Tampa Bay where the weather was dog shit, gentlemen. Piss and rain. Bucks edged the Panthers.
Oh, they edged them.
They edged them for a while. Pulled off the win, you sick pervert.
They tugged off the win.
He tugged it off. No, Bucks needed a win to keep their playoff hopes alive, and then needed a Saints win to make the playoffs. When the faith of your fucking entire season is coming down to the New Orleans Saints,
you're in a bad spot.
Yeah, listen, man, that's bad news bears.
I've been in a bad spot. You're in a bad spot.
Bucks missed the playoffs in a horrible fucking division. Todd Bowles needs fired.
Panthers 8-9 making the playoffs in the NFC South.
It's horrible.
Did he get fired today?
Todd Bowles?
I don't think so. I didn't see that one.
Oh, please tell me you're telling the truth, Tanner. Tell me you're telling me the truth.
I'll look it up. He's actually, what I saw today was he is back for 2026.
He just re-signed a
chooses.
10-year extension.
The ownership there needs to be kicked in the ball sack for what they've done. They were 5-1, right? On the back of Baker Mayfield. I think all 5 of those wins to start the season were comeback wins in the fourth quarter, last-minute drive. You can't sustain that.
Yeah, they struggled the entire back half of the year, and it started because of injuries, but then people came back, and they just still suck.
Still suck. Todd Bowles had no game plan for those playmakers. Mike Evans doesn't get his 1,000 yards, so the streak dies there at, 14 years, 13 years?
Something crazy.
13 years, yeah.
And he missed how many games to not get it?
Quite a bit.
Because he had like a broken collarbone or something?
Yeah, something like that. But we'll move on to a much better game. Seahawks at Niners. This Seahawks defense is legit. 13-3, they get the dub.
Against the Niners, who have been red fucking hot, throwing up 30 on everybody. They come into, they didn't even come into Seattle. I think that game was played in San Fran.
Yeah.
They beat the shit out of Purdy, too.
Purdy was in hell for 4 quarters.
Dude, that Seahawks defense is so good. If they play like that, I mean, the Niners is one of the best offenses in the league, probably. And they hold them to 3.
Yeah, and with that win, Seattle clinches the number 1 overall seed in the NFC, so they get a first-round bye, and the road to the Super Bowl goes through Seattle.
Home games. And that's a big deal in the NFL.
Oh, especially when you got a stadium like Seattle. Those guys, they get after it up there.
Yeah, Lumen Field. A lot of shit in there.
Shit, man.
Seattle was always my pick, by the way. Yours was the Rams.
I said to win the Super Bowl. Is it Super Bowl weekend yet?
I'm just saying.
Are both teams still in it?
Rams got who the Rams play?
The fucking Panthers. As far as I'm concerned, it's a first round bye. No, Packers 3, Vikings 16. We can skim over this. Yeah. Nobody played for Green Bay. There was nothing on the line for them. They had that 7 seed locked up.
Green Bay played their 3rd string quarterback. It wasn't even Malik Willis.
Who was that?
They sat Malik Willis. because they were like, if Love goes down, he can play.
We have to have Malik.
I don't even know who it was,
Shit.
but whenever I saw they were like sitting but like
Oh.
not hurt or whatever, Malik Willis, I was like, damn, they like him.
100%. I told y'all a couple weeks ago, like Malik Willis, man, he's got some serious game.
JJ McCarthy beats the Packers' third string by 13 points. How fucking cool is that?
I hate JJ McCarthy. Guy's worthless as tits on a boar.
He got hurt at the end of this one too. Granted, their season's over, so he's already rehabbing in Cabo or whatever, but
Yeah, wherever they party. Titans 7, Jags 41, and boys, the Jags are rolling into the postseason.
talk about getting hot at the right time. The Jacksonville Jaguars are hot.
Travis Etienne, Trevor Lawrence, the boys are humming.
Yeah.
Humming.
I still don't trust them.
I never
They didn't-
trust Trevor Lawrence.
It's tough, too.
Who's the one seed in the AFC? The Broncos?
Broncos, yeah.
Yep.
Who do the Jags play? Do we know that offhand?
The Bills go to Jacksonville.
Oh, Jags are about to get bounced. I actually saw something though. The
First time Josh Allen's he's never played in Jacksonville. Do you know that?
no, it was what is the yellow people? The Simpsons. The Simpsons. You know how they predict everything?
Yeah.
They predicted this too, and it was like Jacksonville 32, Bills 14.
No.
I swear to God, there's an episode, and it had like like you've seen that before. It's
Yeah,
like one of
that's
those
some
episodes, and it
Demonic
was
shit.
so take Jacksonville to win this game, whatever this spread is. I'm sure the Bills will probably be favored. I would assume everyone's always high on the Bills, and but the Simpsons already predicted it. It's already happened. So take Jacksonville.
Man, I don't know. This is Josh Allen's first time playing in Jacksonville. It's the only stadium he hasn't played in.
I mean, is that a big deal?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying it's something to consider.
Yeah, they get shitty weather sometimes.
Yeah, it's Florida. It'd be pissing rain or whatever.
Maybe he might get a little heat exhaustion.
Yeah.
So used to playing in the cold.
He'll probably run 24 times.
Oh yeah, I'll be cramping up and stuff.
We'll move on. Colts 30, Texans 38. That's another one. Kind of meaningless.
Yeah, the Colts played that quarterback that played at Notre Dame, like Riley Leonard.
Leonard, yeah.
Yeah, and he actually had a pretty good outing.
Dude, he might actually, like in the future, he might be a good option for him.
I mean, the
I
Texans.
hope he is.
The Texans played everybody. They didn't sit anybody, and they're arguably the best defense in the league. I just said that about the Seahawks, but I think the Texans are right up there too. And he puts up 30 against them. So, I mean, hell of a day for Riley Leonard. I took his under on passing yards on Prize Picks. It was like 180, and in the first quarter, he had an 80-yard touchdown bomb. I was like, motherfucker, dude. You can't come back from that. I already lost.
Yeah, I can't win for losing either, brother. Should we talk about your Cowboys?
No.
Our Cowboys.
Cowboys 7.
Tanner.
Cowboys 17, Giants 34.
They benched Dak at halftime. Dak was going to win the passing title this year, and they took him out at halftime. It's completely bullshit. It's the only thing we had to play for. And they wanted one better draft pick. So what, they're number 12 now in the draft, I believe?
Yeah, they'll probably take an edge rusher of some sort.
They have number 12 and number 18 or something.
19, I
Didn't
believe.
waste no time getting rid of Dweeberflus either.
Yeah, and they fired Matt Eberflus.
That's a big one right there. Matt
Praise
Eberflus
God.
sucks at his job.
We got better today.
Yeah?
For sure.
Yeah, we got
Whoever
1%
they hired, we
better.
got better.
Or
Let
a
me
lot of
coach
percent
him
better.
up. Anybody. I don't
You
know.
think I could gain respect in that locker room?
You do better than Matt did. You literally can't do worse.
Whole lot to gain, nothing to lose, Paul.
Amen, brother. It's the story of my life right there. We'll go on. Browns 20, Bengals 18. And Myles Garrett sets the single season sack record at 23 sacks.
Yeah, I mean, got to put an asterisk by that one. They
Because
played an
they
extra game.
Play an extra game.
But at the same time, they're going to play an extra game for the next whenever they fucking make it another game. So we'll see if anyone can top it. But I mean, shit, he's needed one sack for the past 3 games, and he just hadn't done it.
I know.
I'm glad he got it though, as an Aggie. And he's a complete baller. Like the guy's a freak. So that's cool to see.
That's about all I got for that one. You guys want to chime in with anything there?
Nope, Browns Bengals suck.
Yep. We'll go Dolphins 10 or Saints 17, Falcons 19. This game decided the Bucks' fate, and Saints had opportunities to win the football game. They just couldn't get it done. I mean,
I was paying more attention to this game than the Cowboys. Well, it was going on,
100%.
honestly.
I was too. This game was actually good.
Oh, yeah.
The Saints and Falcons, both of them, although they are the worst teams in the worst division, got hot at the end of the year. I think they had both won like 4 or 3 straight going into this head-to-head.
Yeah, Kirk
Cousins
Cousins started
back.
balling. Yeah.
And this game actually was good. Like, if the Saints and Falcons played the Panthers and Bucks today, like, they probably
Well, they did a couple weeks ago and beat the shit out of the Bucks.
Yeah, so-
and Panthers. So
Like, if you have a play-in game, like if somehow that division was a 4-way tie and they had a play-in game or a 3-way tie or something, that'd be cool. But obviously the NFL doesn't do that. But that game was actually pretty good for 2 shitty teams.
Yep. We'll go Dolphins 10, Patriots 38, and Stephon Diggs gets out of jail just in time to make the game.
Did he go to jail?
Yeah, he choked out his fucking chef. Can't be doing that. Guys on 105 through the fan, they were looking out for incentives to follow, to bet on this weekend. They said Stephon Diggs needs 8 catches for $500,000, and one of them said he's going to need that shit. His chef needs paid. I mean,
it's not chef money either. It's freaking.
You literally cannot make that up.
It's
no.
shut up money.
I mean, it's insane. Do we think Stephon Diggs is a bad person?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you not seen that Bills locker room video where they're like, "Who would you not want to date your daughter?" Every single dude in that locker room said, "Oh, Diggs."
Every time.
Everybody.
That's a bad look. Not a good look. But when you're wide receiver 1, you're going to do wide receiver 1 tendencies. Okay? Cardinals 20, Rams 37. This game was close for a while. Then, I mean, Rams pulled away.
Yeah, it was cool. That was weird. Like the Cardinals, I think, had the lead in the 3rd quarter early,
Yeah.
and the Rams took off. But
Yeah, that game doesn't matter. Stage is set there. Lions 19, Bears 16. And I don't think the Bears losing, it didn't change the playoff picture at all. They're still the same seed.
Yeah, because the Eagles lost.
Yes, because the Eagles ended up losing. But Caleb Williams becomes the single-season passing record holder for the Chicago Bears, 3,942.
That's insane.
The Bears
Congrats to him.
the Bears don't have a 4,000-yard passer in the history of their organization, by the way.
Another L on me. I took Caleb Williams over pass yards, Red Goblin, which was like 270, because I was like,
Fuck, that's a lot.
but I was like, he's got to get that 4,000. Like, I thought for sure they'd go for it.
Right, that's a good look, though.
Yeah, I was looking at the incentives, and I was like, he's going to go for it. And I think he ended up with like 220, so that's not good.
I mean, the Lions for 2.5 quarters of football looked like the Lions of old. Like Amon-Ra St. Brown streaking across the middle. Like, I don't care who you are, that Lions team will give you fits. And I think the Bears are just the most fun team to watch in the National Football League right now.
They are fun. Their defense is good.
I mean,
Their defense gets turnovers like crazy.
yes.
They have so many interceptions, fumble recoveries. Like, they have a knack for finding the ball. And it's probably because Matt Eberflus left.
We'll keep rolling because we got to get to these matchups. Commanders 24, Eagles 17. Game doesn't matter. Again, Eagles seed is the same seed as it would have been.
One interesting thing about this is the Eagles played their backups the whole game. And late in the game, it was tied 17-17. And the, who was it? The Bears had just lost. And the Eagles had one drive. If they would have won, they'd have got the 2 seed in the NFC.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, like 3 minutes to go. They have a drive. If they win, if they go down and score, they win they get second in the NFC, and then whoever was playing quarterback for them shit the bed.
Of course, it's how it goes. Jets get physically assaulted. I'm telling you, physically assaulted by the Bills. 35 to what was that, 8?
8, yeah.
Ass kicking. Buffalo's rolling. We'll see, though. Good matchup in Jacksonville. This one's one of my favorites. I know the Chiefs season's been over for a few weeks, but they lost again.
To the worst team in the NFL.
At the hands of the Las Vegas fucking Raiders, boys. That fires me up.
Yeah.
Shout out Max Crosby and the boy. Did he play? I didn't watch the game.
No, he
Or
didn't play. He got
they
shut down for the
forcefully
entire
benched him.
year.
Yeah.
That's horse shit. That's horse shit.
I'll tell you what, one thing the Chiefs do right, though, is as soon as their season is like mathematically over, they throw in the towel. They just lose.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think the Chiefs are that bad. And their season ended, so they finished the year with 6 wins. They're going to get a hell of a draft pick. Mahomes is going to come back. Like, They do that right. Whereas the Cowboys, they'll be eliminated from the playoffs and then they'll go win 3 more games.
I think it's a weird transition period in Kansas City.
No, I don't think they're going to be like the dynasty they have been, but at the same, like, I do think there's something to them losing to the Raiders.
And I don't ever want to fucking hear anybody ever compare Patrick Mahomes to Tom Brady ever fucking again. Never again. It's not even close.
No,
it's not fucking close. Anyways, there's my rant. Brady's the GOAT. Fucking sue me. We'll go back to Chargers. I got a note here that says Chargers start Trey Lance and he still sucks. Losing to Denver. Already covered that. Ravens, Steelers.
Game of the year.
All-time.
You win, you advance. You lose, you go home.
Yeah. What division is that? AFC
East.
maybe.
It's the
AFC
East.
North.
North. Sorry. Aaron Rodgers still has it, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Our childhoods get to live on for another week.
Thank God.
Yeah, so the Ravens go up 7, fourth quarter, 5 minutes left. I texted the GM, time for old Aaron to prove he still got it. They go down and score quick. The Ravens get the ball back. The Ravens throw a freaking one pass, 80-yard touchdown to Zay Flowers. And now there's like 1 minute left. And I was like, but they missed the PAT.
Mm-hmm.
And so then I texted the GM again. I'm like, can he do it again? And he sure as hell did. They go down and score with seconds remaining and then make the PAT.
I'll say this. How many times have we heard Aaron Rodgers a terrible fucking teammate? He's a terrible person. There wasn't a person on that field getting more thank yous, I love yous, I appreciate you than Aaron Rodgers.
Wait, I think I just said that wrong. As I was saying that, I realized it. The Steelers went down and scored. Then the Ravens went down and scored. The Steelers go down and score again. The Ravens go down and score. And they missed the PAT for the Steelers to win the game. Right?
No, the Steelers.
Not a PAT. It was a field goal.
The Steelers missed a PAT, which made it a 2-point lead for the Steelers, and then the Ravens got into field goal range, and Tyler Loop missed the field goal, and it was like a
it
was like a 30-yard.
We're sitting there texting, and I was like, man, it's fucking game over. Like, Lamar's going to get him down there. Like, 100%.
And they got down there quick because they had that deep ball to...
Fuck, what's the kicker doing?
The tight end, the number 2, the guy behind Andrews.
Well, fuck, I mean, let's start it off with the fact that they kicked it to that guy, and he brought it out to the 49-yard line.
Yeah, they kicked it to Keaton Mitchell. He took it to the 50, yeah.
And then what? An errant snap? No, I'm thinking of a different game. Maybe a penalty. Lamar took a sack, and then...
Yeah, it was 4th and like 15 or something, and they throw the deep ball to, I'm blanking on his name.
Isaiah Likely,
yes. To like the 20. I mean, the field goal was only like 35 yards or something that he missed.
And just straight up rookie, he tells people in the presser, which, listen, we've seen veterans in the recent, past, very recent, avoid media, not take responsibility for what they've done.
Oh, he had an interview?
He walked up to the fucking podium getting bombarded with horrible questions as a rookie, and he said, I just caught it thin, and when you catch it thin, the ball lines low and veers right, and he goes, that's what happened. Took full accountability. It's what you like to see. I know it adds kind of salt to the wound, but I mean,
that was a hell of a football game.
As a fan of the sport, I want to see people get up on that podium and take accountability because I think it's kind of funny at the same time and sad and just a bunch of different things going on.
I mean, Boswell did everything he could to lose that game. He misses the PAT, first missed PAT all year.
Dude, 40 for 40 on PATs, and he chokes one off.
Chokes a PAT. Then he goes down, and he's so rattled he can't kick it out of the back of the end zone. He kicks it to the goal line, and they return it out to the 50. All they need is a field goal to win.
Yep.
They need 20 yards of offense to win.
When he lined up to kick it, the cameras caught Aaron Rodgers and Mason Rudolph sitting together on the sideline. And Mason Rudolph looked at Aaron Rodgers and said, he's going to miss it. He's going to miss it. And Aaron was just like, fuck me, man.
Aaron's like, this guy's got brain trauma from Myles Garrett.
And sure as God made green apples, he fucking missed it. I mean, come on, fire me up.
Sure as God made green apples. I've never heard that.
That's a Harry Carey quote for all you ball knowers out there. Shout out my man Harry Carey, old Cubs broadcaster.
Harry Carey.
Let's move on to the matchups this weekend. You never heard of Harry Carey?
No, that sounds like a porn star or something.
Holy
Dude,
shit!
that is pathetic that you
Be
do
Harry
not know who Harry Carey is. That is bad, Brandon. That is really bad.
He's with Cubs
This
broadcast.
is Harry Carey here.
One of the most legendary broadcasters of the entire sport.
Like it's like Vin Scully, Harry Carey, like right there, 1, 2.
And that's it.
That's it. You got like, well, I'm sure we'll add names down the road, but nobody's even held a fucking candle to those two in a long time. Like I never had the pleasure of seeing him, broadcast games, call the games, but like, listen, man, old Cub highlights come on and Harry Carey's in the fucking booth. I'm sitting down for the 17-minute video and I'm watching and I'm listening to Harry motherfucking Carey. He said, as sure as God made green apples, the Chicago Cubs will win a World Series.
Is he still alive?
No, Harry Carey's been dead for a long time.
He was right.
Shout out Harry. Anyways, love that guy. We'll move on to the matchups. We got Rams at Panthers. Rams open as a 10.5-point favorite.
First round bye.
Wild card weekend.
First round bye. Give me the Rams. I don't necessarily think they'll cover, but I think Stafford's better than Bryce Young.
Yeah, this one's a no-brainer. I think it's Rams all the way. If the Panthers somehow pull this off, it's the biggest upset of the wild card weekend for sure.
Congrats to the Panthers, though, for just getting there, I guess. Good for them.
Congrats
First
for
time making the
just,
playoffs since 2015.
Yeah, who was their quarterback then?
Cam Newton.
Cam Newton, yeah.
Was that Cam Newton days?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was.
About right, 11 years ago. How crazy is that? 2015?
Is that the year they lost the Super Bowl?
No, that was like 20. No?
I think it
I
was.
thought they lost the Super Bowl to the Broncos, right, in 2016?
Yeah, Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
This is the first ever Super Bowl where there wasn't a touchdown scored.
The best defense to ever live might have been that Broncos defense.
Von Miller was just wreaking havoc.
That was, yeah. I watched that at your house, Tanner. I remember that vividly.
Yeah,
I bet Chip that the Panthers would win because I was so high on Cam Newton.
I think we all were.
Yeah.
But man, the sheriff was in fucking town, baby. Peyton Manning. We'll move on. I think this is probably my favorite game of the weekend. Packers go to Soldier Field, gentlemen. These two teams, like we talk about teams hating each other, there's real bad blood there. Like real bad fucking
Arguably
blood.
the best rivalry in the NFL as well.
Yes, and the Packers on the road are 1.5-point favorites.
I think, dude, yeah, this is going to be a great game. What time is this on? This is Saturday.
This is the 8 p.m. game, I believe. On shit, let me double check. I had the Stars score pulled up.
We're playing slow pitch softball this weekend, so some of these Saturday games we're gonna have to.
And I'm mad as
postpone the
fuck
game.
about it, dude.
We're gonna have to postpone the game just to watch.
But yeah, Bears Packers are Saturday night at 7 p.m.
Okay, we should
be out. We should lose by then.
Yeah, we should be
So,
way gone. We should be home and
Shout out the D-Baggers. If any of you loyal fans would like to sponsor the D-Baggers, bang our lines, okay? Sponsor this pod, too, while you're at it, for fuck's sake. Throw a dog a bone. Tanner works hard, okay? I don't. Tanner does. Throw
He's
him a
gonna
bone.
work real hard next week when that chip is in his mouth. Work for survival.
I'm so excited. Holy shit, you can see the fear in his eyes. Okay.
Show the camera your eyes.
These are the eyes of a scared boy,
Oh,
both
fuck.
emotionally and physically.
Oh, I'm excited for you.
Tanner, you got bigger balls than I thought you did, honestly, because I wouldn't eat that chip. I wouldn't eat that chip for 200.
As soon as I agreed to do it and I started doing my research, listen. I usually don't regret a lot. What?
The young man who passed away from eating this chip.
Yeah, there was a high schooler who unfortunately ate the chip, and yeah, we don't need to dive into that because it's just going to freak me out even more.
I'm going to do my part
Over under on Tanner's
to
deaths.
not let you die.
Half a line.
Tanner, I will not let
Thanks,
you
Paul.
die. I promise.
I
You have
appreciate
my
it.
fucking word, okay? Now, when it was getting close to the sub count before we carry on the football,
Give him ass to mouth.
it was getting stick a cube up his rump. It was getting close to the sub. We were like 97. We had a couple days left. I looked my dad in his eyes. I said, "Listen," I go, "I'm a piece of shit." I go, "I will cheat to get us to 100." Now I didn't have to. I'm a man. I'll admit it. I didn't have to cheat to get it done. We just got it naturally. I mean, shout out everybody who listens and shout out everybody who loves to see pain and misery. It'll be a short pain and misery for you, Tanner. Just it's what you got to think about.
Short?
Yeah, only probably like a half hour or so. Then you'll have terrible shits for 2 days.
Yeah, okay, yeah. You're not thinking about the post-chip problems I'm going to have.
The post-chip problems. The PCP.
The PCPs, dude.
Oh, shit. Oh, okay, we'll move on. We'll get off the chip talk. Sunday at noon, we have the Bills going on the road to Jacksonville. And who's favored? Who is
Bills
that?
favored by 1.5.
Yeah, Bills 1.5.
Yeah, I mean,
I like the Bills.
Bills don't have a defense worth of. Actually, no, their defense
Bills-
is good. I'll tell you what's been lacking is Josh Allen.
Bills will make it to the AFC Championship, and that's where their road ends, year in and year out.
He doesn't have an excuse this year. Mahomes and Burrow both out of the playoffs.
They're the kings of the wild
The
card
path is
weekend.
clear.
And they have like a top 5 pass rush. He has weapons. He has the best. He has the best run game in the league. And James Cook, he has no reason to not get the damn job done.
But I'm taking the Jags because the Simpsons said so.
Give me Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills.
I want the Bills to win, truthfully. I would love to see Josh Allen win a Super Bowl. Love him. But Simpson said Jags, so I'm going Jags.
No, take the Bills.
Come on, Tanner. Josh Allen pod here. Come on. Even though he's been kind of cheeks, we'll ride with him. We got 49ers on the road to Philly. Boys, Eagles open as 4.5-point favorites.
Give me the Commanders, dude. Or not Commanders, Jesus. The Niners.
Cowboys.
You like the Niners here?
I think the Eagles have been an incredibly inconsistent football team all year. I think the 49ers have been an incredibly consistent football team all year. I just don't. Listen, I'm a Cowboys fan in my heart of hearts. I just want to see the Philly fans in absolute agony in Philadelphia.
This is a hate watch for me, Niners Eagles, but the Eagles defense has proved on the back half of the year that they are the real deal. The Niners just played a real defense in Seattle and lost 13-3. Eagles are winning this game.
I think the question I need answered before I pick is Trent Williams going to be back for the 49ers?
Don't matter.
It matters. He's the best left tackle on the fucking planet. He has been for like 10 years.
Eagles defense in the second half of the season is statistically the best defense in the NFL.
It'll come down to the run game, and they won't be able to run the ball.
Who? The
Niners.
Niners?
But I don't think the Eagles can fucking run the football either, so it could be a
They'll do
pillow
just
fight.
enough. I mean, Hurts will throw for 180. They'll win fucking 13-3, just like the Niners just lost to Seattle. I mean, we just saw this game last week. We saw the Niners at full force against. Granted, they might not have had Trent Williams. I didn't know about that, but they played
That's
Seattle.
big.
Yeah, it is big. It's a left tackle, but they played Seattle, lost 13-3, had zero offense. Purdy was pressured all day. The same exact thing is going to happen here. The Eagles are going to win.
I like the Eagles. Jalen Hurts at home. It's going to be real close and probably ugly as shit at times, but they probably find a way to win.
Yeah.
I think the defense gets a couple turnovers on Purdy, and Jalen Hurts, if he turns it over, it'll be a fumble. He won't put the ball in harm's way through the air.
Point total in this one can't be more than like 40.
What's your line? What's your line 100%?
I'd say like 42.5.
Tanner?
35.5.
That's low.
That's very low.
It is 44.5 points total.
I go under. I like Tanner's 35. That's low, but I still like it.
Okay, boys, we'll move on. Chargers go to New England, and New England opens up as 3.5-point favorites. Drake May's first playoff appearance.
Against a good defense with the Chargers.
Yep. Shit, man.
It's unfortunate that the
Patriots.
Patriots are the best team in the AFC, probably the NFL.
I think the Chargers get it done.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I think they do. Justin Herbert's been playing with a broken fucking thumb for a month and a half now. There ain't nothing stopping him.
Besides the Patriots defense.
That Chargers secondary, man, they're fucking dogs. They're dogs.
Dude, the Patriots, when's the last time they lost?
It's a good question. It's to the
I don't think it was
Bills.
that long ago.
Yeah, it was to the Bills not too long ago, but they split with the Bills this year.
Like
3 weeks ago, probably.
every time I
2
look,
weeks
the
ago.
Patriots are winning football games, and it's like not close.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't watch a lot of their games, but they got that rookie running back. They got Ramondre Stevenson absolutely pounding the rock. Drake May having a phenomenal year throwing the ball. They have a few targets out wide with that Mac dude.
Matt
Diggs.
Collins.
Yeah, Diggs if he's playing and not in jail. They have another guy. I'm blanking right now, but phenomenal tight ends. Hunter Henry, like a complete sound football team.
Good run game too. I'll give them that. They have
Really good run
Ramondre
game.
Stevenson and Henderson.
Yeah.
That's a 1-2 punch. That's pretty fucking solid.
Yeah, arguably the best two backs in the league. I mean, people would typically say Gibbs and Montgomery, but this year it's probably them two. Henderson had a phenomenal. I think he rushed for 1,000.
Yeah.
Rookie of the year candidate.
We'll get to the best running back duo in the league here coming up shortly. Tanner, who do you like here?
I like the Pats.
You like the Pats? I'm the only one on the Chargers?
Yeah, I'm taking Pats.
That means the Pats are going to
I
win. if I'm
think Drake
picking the
makes a
Chargers.
real deal.
All right. I respect it. He's good. I'm not docking him at all. I think it's Justin Herbert's time to make a fucking run.
That is not how you spell Patriots. There's no way.
Patriots.
That is how you spell Patriots.
Is it really? It looks weird.
Next week's pod, spelling bee for Brandon.
Bro, I can't spell. I'm not even going to cap. I can't spell.
There we go. Spelling bee next week. I'll have some words loaded up for you.
Nothing crazy, though.
7th grade spelling bee champ here.
Irreducible.
Yes. Now, I grew up in Atlantic, Iowa. Nothing to write home about. Okay, a lot of dummies up there. Love you guys if you're listening. That's the Sunday night game, though, and I'm fired up for it.
Yeah, that's going to be
That means we're getting Chris Collinsworth on the call, and he'll be sucking off Mahomes in a game that has nothing to do with Mahomes. So everybody look out for that.
Drake May looks like young Mahomes here.
Yeah. And the Monday night game, Texans go on the road to Pittsburgh, and the Texans open as 3.5-point favorites. I'm going to get my pick out of the way quick and easy, smooth out of the gates. Give me Aaron fucking Rodgers at home.
I'm taking Texans to cover.
I'm riding with you, Paul.
You like
Give
you
me
like
old
Rodgers?
man Rodgers.
Y'all
Come on.
aren't putting enough respect on this Texans defense. Steelers offense looked shaky from time to time all year. They had a good game against the Ravens, bad defense. And now you're riding high on the Steelers. The Texans defense is going to bring it to them.
We'll see about that. We'll see. Listen, man, Aaron Rodgers, they're not going to show him anything he hasn't seen.
No, I mean, he's 40 years old. He's seen it all.
Boy, the best running back duo in the world right now resides in Pittsburgh. Pain and Gain. You see that nickname they give themselves?
No. That's cool, though.
It's Kenneth Gainwell and fuck me.
Jalen Warren.
Yes.
Jalen Warren, yeah.
Pain and Gain is their nickname. They're both rushed for 1,000 this year.
Yeah. Who's their Steelers? Is DK going to play?
Yeah, DK's back. He's
Yeah.
free. It was a 2-game suspension. DK's back. The field will be spread out evenly. No more throwing to fucking nobodies. I mean, he was throwing earhole,
Calvin Austin.
fucking back shoulder seeds to Adam Thielen. The combined age there is like 87 years old, by the way. I'm not kidding you. It's 87.
40-something?
Thielen's like 37, and Rodgers is what, 42?
42, yeah.
Yeah, it's just
79.
whatever. My math's horrible. Not good at math. Spelling bee champ, though. That age is ridiculous, but Thielen caught a huge ball in that game to keep the drive alive. I mean, with DK Metcalf back and that running back duo, I think the Steelers at home will get it done.
I still like Texans. Their defense is too good.
Listen, man, I shouldn't have told you to fade me earlier because all your picks are going to be right. That's wrong.
I'm just saying I like the Texans. I think they advance.
But one last thing I want to touch on, non-playoff related. Ravens do lose to the Steelers to miss the playoffs, and the Ravens part ways with John Harbaugh.
Crazy. He was the second longest tenured NFL coach with a single team. The only person longer than him would have been Steelers head coach, blanking.
Mike Tomlin.
Mike
Mike
Tomlin.
Tomlin.
Yeah. Tomlin's the only NFL coach who was, a coach longer than Harbaugh. And they bounced him. I mean, that's kind of crazy. Ravens are good year in and year out. They were playing for a playoff spot.
Underachieved, you could say, the past few
time
years.
to switch stuff up.
But what's better out there?
That's the question. They're fully expecting somebody to get let go, and Harbaugh will be picked up.
You know who it's going to be?
Who?
Matt Eberflus.
Fuck no. Fuck no, dude. I'm telling you right now, Eberflus might as well start a YouTube channel and create a podcast because his ass is fucking donezo.
Maybe he'll come on the pod.
Get Eberflus on the pod?
He's free.
Listen, I think he's a good guy. You know, I'm going to talk him up here. I think he's a great guy.
Come on the pod.
Come on the pod. Speak your mind. Have a couple beers with the boys. Tanner won't get you sick, I promise. He'll be healthy by then.
Maybe.
Stay away.
But no, Harbaugh's gone. Todd Bowles needs fired. Anything else in the NFL that we need to cover?
I don't think so. I'm good.
Just a big weekend. Best time of the year.
Yeah, wild card weekend. Strap in.
Playoffs as well for college football. It doesn't get any better.
Yeah, huge weekend for football in general. You have Thursday, Friday, college football semifinals, and then you have Saturday, Sunday, Monday, wild card weekend.
Yep, fire me up.
Who's winning the AFC and NFC? Who's your AFC pick?
AFC Pats, NFC Seahawks. Seahawks are going to win the Super Bowl.
You know what? Those were my exact picks, and I'm not even shitting you.
AFC Bills, NFC Rams, Bills Super Bowl champs.
Well, that's never happened before.
That would be an awesome matchup.
That would be a phenomenal matchup.
That'd be pretty fucking neat.
Bills never won the Super Bowl. Went to 4 straight back in the 90s and lost
them all. Lost them all. Can you tell me who the quarterback was?
I watched the documentary. I don't remember his name, but
Tanner?
he had a long neck.
I don't remember. Doesn't matter. He didn't win.
You got a long neck.
He did.
I don't remember his name either. I was hoping y'all did, honestly. Can somebody look that up for me? No, let me guess. No, don't tell me. Just let me guess.
Google.
Jim Kelly.
Correct.
Bingo. Bongo. Bango. Guy knows fucking ball. Jim Kelly, that poor son of a bitch, man. That poor bastard. Ran into Aikman and the boys a couple times. Ran into the fucking Niners once. I mean, like, it's a tough sled.
NFC running shop. All right. Tanner, you have anything to report for golf / hockey / what's the other one? Baseball? Off-season?
Nothing on my plate as of now other than that the Stars are getting their asses kicked right now by the Canes. So that's cool.
What's the score?
5-1.
5-1. What period?
I was gonna turn the game on after this, but recent developments I've decided not to.
Stanky got one on us.
Of course he did.
You know, Ranton's just a big old pud out there, just a big old fucking. I don't know. He's great, but fuck, man, come on.
All right, y'all got anything else, or are we done here?
Subscribe, tell your homies.
Like, subscribe, tell the homies. Wish the D-baggers good luck this weekend. We will be playing slow pitch softball. That is our team name.
Playing the first games against a team from Missouri. So
yeah, Missouri. See how the Missouri boys like to get the ball smacked around them. All right, Garage Gang, episode 13, headed out.
Peace.
Great show, lads.